What is up, Axiie fam? You guys read the title of the video. I don't want to waste any of your time, so let's get going. Alrighty guys, so here we go. I actually have 13 eggs to show you. I don't really know why this one is actually bugged, but we're gonna start with this first investment that I did in the bug business. All right, this is the first bugs that I ever actually bred in my life, and this is actually the build that I wanted to get. It's Pincer, Parasite, Garish Form, Fishneck. I even got a plant part there, which is amazing, which means this axe is gonna be slow. It has a little bit extra HP. The reptile is, I think, like, it's fine, but ideally you would like to have double plant parts in this guy. But you know, this is pretty much the build that I wanted, and I bred 5 times and I got 3 out of 5, which is very good. These guys that I got, they are kind of trash. All right, they're probably not gonna sell for a lot of money. This one specifically is pretty much a floor axe, but because bugs are so expensive, I can still sell it for a decent amount of price. We can even check the marketplace how much something like this would go for. So it's Pincer, Garish Worm, Grandma's Fan. Let's see how much I can get for this. Alright, so there's no axe like this one. If we take a look, the cheapest one is 0.059. So I mean, that's still a decent amount of money, considering, you know, it is a floor axe, and floor axes could be sold for like 130, sometimes even less, if it was from another class. So that's why I think breeding bugs is really good. Now I actually want to check how much money I made in this endeavor. So the first thing we need to do to check that out is actually take a look on the price that I paid for the parents and how much money I lost. Okie dokie guys, so these are the parents. All right, I already sold them, but we can check how much I actually paid and how much I sold them, because usually that is a decent amount of the money that you lose when you are breeding. The marketplace right now is actually garbage. Alrighty, so this is bugged, and for some reason it's not showing my actual handle, but I am this guy. So I paid 0.12 and I sold it for 0.07. So at the end of the day, I actually only paid 0.05 for this parent, which is really good. This is such a low price considering I bred 5 times, and that is good. That is why breeding PvP axes and high-level PvP axes is good, because you lose way less money. And yeah, this is me as well. So in this one I lost 0.06, you could say. So there we go. This is our first part of our money being lost here. Then we have to account for AXS and SLP. All right, so this would account for 0.29 Ethereum for the AXS and the SLP. So yeah, this means I spent about 0.40 Ethereum with these guys. And now let's check how much money I can make selling everyone, right? So yeah, we're in the negative here. The first one was worth about 0.05. Then there's this other one that's also not great, but it is a little better because it has fish snack. So it is a fish snack Oranda Pincer. So still, like, this is definitely better than a floor axe. There we go, 0.08 for a 1 breed. Mine is 0, so I could even upsell it a little bit. Let's take a look on the genes here. The genes are actually not bad, since I actually have to buy a new one for each of these guys because they came from the same parents. Yeah, I guess I might just sell this guy. So let's say it's 0.08. I think that's actually selling this for very cheap. I'm probably gonna list it for a little higher. And then we have 3 of these guys in terms of genes. Oh, look at those genes. Oh baby, they're so perfect. This one has 1 impurity in R1, but overall they are really good. And like in the top part, they actually have a lot of plant parts anyway, so we might get like even better axes in the future if we keep purifying these guys. So yeah, I have to take Oranda out here, and I have to put Parasite in. If we go for 0 breed, there we go. But now we actually need to take a look on the genes, and like my genes are so much better than these guys, like so much better. Like if you take a look on this guy, for instance, it literally has 1 R2 impurity. Everything else is perfect, right? So like we're talking like my axiie is much better than all of these guys by actually a long margin. This is, yeah, this one has 1 impurity and costs 0.5 Ethereum. All right, so if we actually wanted to sell this as a, you know, printing axiie, I could say this is 1.5 Ethereum easily. It might take a little bit longer to sell, so that is the problem of selling something like that. But I want to rebreed anyways. But you know, let's lowball it. Let's lowball it and say this is 0.3 Ethereum each. That means it's 0.9 Ethereum total. And this means that we made about 1.03 Ethereum. We spent 0.4, which means we have 0.63 Ethereum profits right there with one breed. And guys, I actually used the sponsor of this video to get to these axies. All right, so I just want to show you guys a little bit about how it works. So basically what I did is I actually wanted to get this exact build, so I went for the breed lock command, and then I added either plants or reptile parts in the eyes and the ears. Then I added all of the skills that I wanted, and it just gives me a huge list of axies that I could breed. And I tried a couple of these probabilities, and eventually I got to this exact simulation. And it told me if I actually bred 5 times, I was gonna get about 50% profits. And overall, I think it definitely didn't account for for me getting 3 out of those guys, right? Because the probability was high. It's 37.84, but getting 3 out of 5 was slightly lucky. So, you know, if I actually got only 2, then we would probably be very close to what the bot actually told us. But this is insane, right? This is really good profits, and I didn't have to do anything. I literally just told the bot, all right, this is the build that I want. Then I tested. The first actual result that I tested was probably the best one already, and that's what I went for. And in like 4 minutes, I made, you know, 0.5 Ethereum. Amazing profits, guys. Now I want to go, so I'm not gonna put this to sale right now because I don't want this video to be too long, and because I'm going to rebreed them. So what I'll do actually is I'm going to copy paste the command that I had here. I'm just gonna show you guys now. I'm not gonna actually look for a parent, but then you get the parent that you actually bred, you add it here, and the bot is pretty much just going to find, for this exact combination, a really good axie that I can buy in the marketplace and rebreed to get a good profit. I want to check this new one that I bred. So what I actually wanted was this guy right here. So it's Zigzag Bumpy Biden ZM. Unfortunately, I only got 1 of these guys. All right, I only got 1. So this one I wasn't as lucky. Here's one of the parents that I bought. It was 0.23 Ethereum, so this was a much more expensive investment, and I sold it for 0.33, which means I actually spent 0.1 Ethereum actually breeding this guy 5 times, as you can see. And now with the other parent, I actually bought it for much cheaper, and I pretty much didn't lose anything, right? It was 0.025 Ethereum right here, which means I spent about 0.125 in this investment. I bred 5 times, and if we go back to Chill Axie here, it's again 0.2958, which totals about, so that is the investment, a little bit more than the first one. But now we actually need to see how much these axies are worth. Hot butt. Here we go. So this is a plant. This is a plant with 61 health, so that is pretty good. That usually increases the value quite a bit, and it's also a 0 breed. So as I told you guys, the axie I want is this one here with Zigzag Bumpy Biden ZM, because it costs like 0.3 Ethereum. Anything that doesn't allow me to breed more of these guys, I wanna dump. And the genes here, they're not really good. Like, I cannot use this guy to breed more axies, right? It's not that good, so I'll probably sell it, and it is 0.17, cheapest one of them all. So that's cool. So 0.17. So yeah, this is negative. Now this is the one that I actually got. So I'm not gonna sell it, but I'm gonna show you guys how much it's worth, so you guys can get an idea of how much we could make if I was just selling this right now. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. And you know, you could say that this is worth 0.99, you know, because this is a 0 breed. All of these were bred already. The genes on this one, it has double bumpy, right? Everything else is actually not a repeat. And how my axiie fares against this. So it has double zigzag, it has double Bidens, but bumpy and yam, it doesn't really have to. So you could say this is worth 0.1 this is worth 1 Ethereum. Let's lowball it a lot and say it's 0.5. All right, there's a 0.4 PvP here that is bred 6 times, and it doesn't even have plant parts. But let's say 0.5. Now to the next one. This actually has Cerastes, so you pretty much just have to take bumpy here, go for Cerastes, and there we go. Now 0.13 for a 0 breed. Genes here, they don't really help me breed the bumpy one, so we're just going to dump this guy into the trash can. This guy here has bumpy but doesn't have yam, but he actually has yam genes. I might breed this guy again. 0.14. All right, this is not bad, not bad, not bad. And finally we have this guy, so it's also really close to what I wanted, but he actually has Cerastes and no bumpy genes, so probably gonna have to sell this guy as well. So yeah, it's this guy, 0.13 for 0 breed. There we go. So if we actually sum everything here, so that is 0.5, 0.17. So that's 107 Ethereum minus the 0.0 something. So we also got about 0.67 Ethereum in this. This is so good, guys. This is amazing. But I want to check whether what was the probability, what were the profits that our bot actually predicted. Let me take a look here. Oh, here we go. This one, he actually had very good expectations. I don't think we got 130% profits. Let me double check. So we spent 0. Oh, maybe we actually did, right? So 0.67 divided by 0.4. So we actually got 167%. So it's even a little higher than what the bot predicted. We're 30% higher. But again, like the bot kind of lowballing how much we could get. We still got a little bit more. I actually didn't make the calculations for this one, but these beasts that I bred, I think that's where I lost money because I got really, really unlucky. Let's actually double check and see how much money I made, but I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure that was not a good investment. Okay, the axiie that I wanted, so yeah, this is the axiie that I actually wanted. It was Axie's dual blade hero Hare, right? Yeah, and I had, a decent chance of getting it. It was a 22% chance of getting it. So yeah, let's see how much money we lost here, guys. Unless that egg hatches, and we're gonna be in the red here. Thankfully, we did make a lot of money in the other 2 breeds, and that's how it works. At the end of the day, it is sort of a bet, but you want to use the bot, you want to use your knowledge to the best of your advantage so that you can make money when it matters. Let's erase all of this and let's check how much I actually paid for this appearance. So I think, yeah, here we are. I got this. Oh, this is awesome, actually. I bought it and I sold it for the same price. Amazing. So I paid 0.048. I mean, I paid 0 Ethereum. I actually got 0.02 Ethereum there, but I'm not even gonna account for that since it's so little. So yeah, I think that is why I went for this breed, actually. It was just, the axies were really cheap. I got this. Yeah, there you go. I actually lost 0. So let's say I lost 0.08 because I did make up a little bit with that other one. Then I bred 4 times. So at the end of the day, we are minus 0. Yeah, we're minus 0.28, which is not a lot. Yeah, let's look in the marketplace how much this guy is worth it. So it's an axiie. I mean, this guy is not terrible, I think. So it's axiie, iguana, blackmail, and dual blade. Wait, what? So this axiie doesn't even exist? So before I put the dual blade, this was kind of looking good. I mean, all right, let's say this is worth 0.05 for now. Can I even use this guy to breed? So it actually has decent genes for the Axie's dual blade Hirohare. I might even try to breed this guy and get that again. The problem is that the genes, the top genes are so bad. I think this is yeah, this is not great, guys. This is I'll just sell it as a floor Axie, I think. Then we have this guy that actually has Axie's lagging risky beast Hare. So it's I mean, this is okay, right? 0 breed, 0.0881. The genes here are kind of bad, so all right, let's go with 0.081. And then we have a mosquito dual blade risky beast hare. Mosquito dual blade risky beast, also definitely not great looking, unfortunately. Yeah, let's say this is 0.056, but you know what? At the end of the day, like, if I get to sell that axiie for 0.1, we would be even, all right? If I get to sell this as a floor axiie or something that resembles the other two, we're probably gonna be, you know, minus 0.05 or something down, which is fine in my opinion, because we made so much money with the other breeds. You know, this one was a bet, but I actually spent so little that I don't mind losing money. I'm gonna try and hatch this egg for the last time, and if it doesn't hatch, I think we're gonna end this video. This is already way too long. But guys, if you want to be able to feel much safer about your axiie investments, about your breeds, and if you just want to get access for your scholarships, as I told you guys, you just tell the axiie what parts that you want. So yeah, I mean, this is what I did. I wanted a mech or a beast, axiie keys, dual blade, hero hare, and it just gives you a list, and you select from the list. Use our breeding calculation bot, and it will just tell you, all right, this looks good, this looks bad. Overall, it can be very precise. You're obviously averaging your odds, and sometimes you can get super lucky, sometimes you can get unlucky, like we did here. Yeah, I mean, if you actually want to be a part of our community, I think like you can get the bot for $50 right now, because we made the, you know, our lowest plan really cheap, and you know, maybe it works for you, so try it out. I'm actually selling consulting as well, so if you have more specific questions about what you want to breed, how I actually, you know, use my assets as I am breeding, there's a lot of, you know, small nuances, and I'm actually charging $200 for a 40-minute session, but I also do group classes, and it is a little bit cheaper if we go for a, you know, 4 to 5 person group class. So hit me up on Discord if you're interested in that as well. Thank you so much, and bye.